All right, ooh, I'm so burpy today. I'm like gassy. Was that too much? I think that was too much. Hey everybody, welcome back, and today we are doing an Empties video, and I have never done one of these before. As you guys know, I have a lot of products, so I don't go through a lot of things, but I think I have collected enough to where I can, you know, kind of share with you what I've gone through, if I'm going to repurchase it, what I liked about it, what I didn't. So yeah, let's jump into it. So first off, let's talk about some skincare. So when the e.l.f. Skincare first launched, I picked up the whole set that was like $48 that came with the eye cream, the serum, the night moisturizer, and the daily moisturizer. And this is all I used for a really long time, and I really do like this. I probably will not repurchase the daily hydration moisturizer just because it is a nice moisturizer, but it's not like the greatest moisturizer I have ever used before in my entire life. However, the e.l.f. Nourishing Night Cream I think is really, really nice. It is very thick, and I wouldn't recommend this if you have normal combination to oily skin, but if you have really, really dry skin, this is just an absolutely wonderful cream. You can see I used it all up. It is very, very, again, thick, nourishing, and I would just wake up and my skin would feel very smooth without any dry spots. And it's very affordable. I think this is like $8, plus the packaging is beautiful. I wish it had a pump on it, but you know, c'est la vie. The other thing that I have finished up from that line is the daily serum, which again, I really liked, and I liked it over my makeup. So when I repurchase the night cream, I will probably repurchase the serum as well because it just created such a beautiful base for my primer and my foundation. Another product that I really like that I just go through like crazy that I just never talk about, and that is the Suave Professionals Refresh and Revive Dry Shampoo. Guys, this stuff is $3. I love it. I have very like uncooperative hair, so it gets very weighed down up here and sometimes greasy, and then I get a lot of volume down here. And what I'll do is I'll use this to revive my hair on the second day, or if I know I'm gonna do a look where I want the style to hold. Even on clean hair, I'll just spray this on clean hair and let it sit and let it soak in. And then when I finish my style, I feel like this adds just extra volume and extra texture, so the style lasts a little bit longer, and it is really good at giving me volume up here, so I don't get like the weird owl hair. You know what I'm talking about? How it's really flat up here and then it's like texture and volume down here. Yeah, my hair likes to do that a lot. It's not cute. So yeah, so this is something that I repurchase over and over and over again, and it's like $3 or $4. The next product I want to talk about, I don't have the empty, but I have already repurchased it because I did go through a whole one, and that is the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara. I haven't opened this one up yet because I have a ton of mascara, but really this is everything it's cracked up to be. It is such a great mascara. I got it because Emily Noel 83 talks about this, and if she speaks of something that highly, I just felt like I was really interested in trying it, and I did like it. I did go through it, so I already have repurchased a backup, so this is definitely a win for me. Next, let's talk about some foundations. So one of my favorite foundations, and I think I used this, like this is all I used last summer, is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation, and I was in the shade 20 Classic Ivory. I love this foundation. I love that it has SPF in it. The only thing I didn't like about this foundation is the bottle, like the little dropper. Not a fan, but that's okay because the foundation was so beautiful, light. It gave me a medium buildable coverage on the skin, and I mean, and it had sunscreen in it. I absolutely love this foundation. I have not repurchased this yet because I have so many stinking foundations, but this is definitely a favorite of mine. And the more I get into foundations, and I know I've been loving the NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation, I just really like this more liquidy formula, especially if it's buildable. It's just something where it sinks into my very dry skin a little bit better instead of just sitting on top of it. Like I'm wearing a different foundation today, and it's just kind of sitting on top of my skin instead of like kind of really blending into it. But these more liquidy foundations I absolutely love. So this is probably my favorite from the Dream line, and I love that line. I think it's a fantastic line in the drugstore. Another product that I just absolutely absolutely loved. I did a rave review on this about a year ago when it came out, and that is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation, and I'm in the shade Into. Now, I used this up within a few months of having this. That's how much I love this foundation. This was the only foundation I was using. It's great. It comes with a little sponge that holds all the foundation in it, and a little sponge for application, which I did not use. It comes with a nice mirror in there. Now, again, I haven't repurchased this yet because I have been trying so many new foundations, but this one is very much like this one. They have the same kind of texture, the same kind of finish on the skin. They both have, I believe, does this one have SPF? I don't believe this one has SPF, but they both have that same kind of finish, buildability, is that a word? They build up the same way on the skin, and I just love both of these. It just depends on which format you like your foundation delivered in. This one comes with 0.67 fluid ounces. This one comes with 0.51 ounces, so it's less product than what you're getting in a normal foundation, but I feel like that is not a detractor for me because I liked both of these, but just be aware that you are getting less product. Now, a foundation that I did not like, but I did use up just out of convenience is this. This is the Mineral Wear Talc-Free All-in-One ABC Cushion Foundation SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Light or Sunscreen in Light. This is from Physicians Formula. Now, this one I had high hopes for. Obviously, the packaging is very cute. This was almost $17. Again, it came with a little sponge, and then you get your foundation in here. My biggest complaint with this, other than the fact that there were only 3 shades, was that the wear time was just not good. In comparison to this one, which was about $5 cheaper, this just did not wear very well. I could get about 3 hours of good wear on it before it started breaking down on my skin. I would not recommend this. I really wish Physicians Formula would come out with a wider array of shades when it comes to foundation, because there are more than 3 shades out there. So this was just not impressive, especially for the fact that it was the most expensive drugstore foundation I have ever purchased. In here. All right, we've got one more kind of foundation concealer type item, and this is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. And it looks like this. I was in the shade 003. I don't know if it has a name. I don't know. I think it was just one shade, and it's one of those like click up pins. This is the first one that I ever got in that kind of format, and I really did like it. I like this type of format. I have the Dream Lumi pin. Now I also have the Dream Lumi Touch, and I have the Wet n Wild highlighting and concealing pin, both of which I've used most of the product on. And again, I do like this one. I like the color. It's got kind of a peachy pink to it. I like the format. Those brush tips do not bother me, but out of all 3, I think when I run out of these 2, I will probably just repurchase the Wet n Wild one, because there's something about it that is just so beautiful, and when you put it on the skin, I like it in conjunction with the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, which has a little bit more of a yellow undertone, and this one definitely has more of a pinky peach undertone. So when I combine both of those underneath my skin, I just like this better than either of these. So this is a good product. I do like it, but I probably won't be repurchasing it. Guys, I can't do a video without going on a tangent. I know that was kind of a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, next let's talk about this product. This is the NYX Micro Brow, right? NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade Brunette. I love this pencil. I think it's great. I am completely out of mine. There is no more left. I love this format. The only reason why I have not purchased this one, repurchased this one, is because I am using the BH Cosmetics Studio Brow or Pro Studio Brow, Studio Pro Brow, that one from BH Cosmetics. It's about $5, so it's about half the price. So it's not as convenient as being able to walk into an Ulta or a CVS and pick one of these up, but the price is really good, and I find that their performance is very, very comparable. I like both of them as an alternative to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I feel like they are not so hard to work with, and neither of them broke on me like that Anastasia pencil did just over and over. Like, I feel like I wasted half the pencil because it would just break off and I'd never find it again. So this is something that I probably will be repurchasing again, along with the BH Cosmetics one, because I kind of want to do a comparison video of all these skinny type brow pencils in the drugstore. just to see, you know, which one I think is better. So this is definitely an awesome, awesome brow pencil. So we'll be repurchasing that. Next, let's talk about this. This is the All Day Wear Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I really like this. It's $5. It's called Seal the Deal. It's just a great little spray. I actually am completely out of this one. I've already repurchased one, and I do use this. I kind of alternate this one with my Photo Finish primer water from Smashbox that I absolutely love. But this is just a great little setting spray in the drugstore. It's, like I said, it's under $5. So if you are on a budget, I think this is a fantastic little setting spray. It takes away my powderiness. It really helps my makeup to wear all day long, and I likes it. Next, let's talk about some eyeliners. So the first one I have is the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I know you can't get these anymore. I love this one. Like, when I say I've completely used this one up, like, you can see that the tip is clean. That's what he said. So it's completely gone. I love this eyeliner. I just think it's easy to use. It doesn't irritate my eyes. So I was really sad when I saw that they were discontinuing it. However, I have found that the Jordana cat eyeliners, especially the one in black leather, are total dupes. And again, this one it's got a little bit in it, but it's getting down to where it's watery, and I have repurchased this, and I've already busted out that new one. I love both of these liners. Like I said, the Jordana one is pretty much the exact same thing as the Urban Decay. So while I can't repurchase this one, I have repurchased the Jordana, and it is one of my holy grail eyeliners. I'm actually wearing it today. I just find it very, very easy to use, especially if you're somebody like me who has texture on their eyelids. This is just a very, very easy usable eyeliner. So suggest that one as well. And then the last thing I want to talk about are these makeup wipes. They're from the brand called So Fresh, So Clean, and I've seen these in places like Ross. I get mine at Five Below, and when I go, because they're only $1 for 25 wipes, I stock up and get like 10 at a time. I love these. They're not the most potent makeup removers ever. However, for my uses, I absolutely love these because I use these to spot clean my brushes when, you know, just in between days when I'm just trying to clean off the brushes, clean off the color. I'll take one of these wipes off and wipe them off, and it does a really good job of cleaning off the brushes. I love these to remove the initial makeup on my face. I never rely on a towel. No towel makeup wipe I've ever tried completely gets all the makeup off my face, but I do like to remove as much as I can before I go and wash my face at night. And these do not irritate my eyes. Now, I don't like to use these on my eyes anyway, just because my eyes are very sensitive, so I much prefer using something like my Garnier Micellar Water. I also love my Nuance Dual Eye Makeup Remover, which is fantastic, which both of those things are almost going to be in an Empties video. So I use like an actual makeup remover on a pad to remove my eye makeup, but as far as face makeup, spot cleaning brushes, wiping off swatches, you guys know I'm a big mess when it comes to that. I love these. I love them for the price. You get 25 again for $1, and they're very nicely saturated. They're not too wet, but so I paid 5 times as much for towels that are barely saturated at all. So I really like these. So if you have a Five Below near you, I would highly suggest picking these up. I think they're fantastic. I'm like down to my last pack. Okay guys, so that's what I have in my empties that I've kind of been collecting. Again, I don't really go through products that fast just because I like to try out a variety of things, and I do have quite a bit of product in my collection. So, but those are definitely things that I fell in love with, used up super, super fast, and will be repurchasing them. I'm just kind of waiting until I cycle through some other things because I'm trying not to be too crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you are going through and what is in your empties basket, because I love to hear your opinions on things and, you know, have your suggestions. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a rocking week, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.